Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be breaking down Mr. James Hetfield of Metallica. Let's get right into it. James Hetfield was born on August the 3rd, 1963 in Downey, California. His mother was a light opera singer named Cynthia Bassett, and his father was a truck driver named Virgil Lee Hetfield. James had two older half-brothers from his mother's first marriage and a younger sister. Unfortunately, his parents divorced in 1976 when Hetfield was only 13. James Hetfield's parents were strict Christian Scientists, which means they didn't believe in using man-made medicine or medical treatment, believing God would always take care of them. Now, this is an important part of the story because unfortunately, James Hetfield's mother was diagnosed with cancer after the divorce in 1976 and unfortunately passed away in 1979 when James was only 16. This topic became a very big inspiration for Metallica, and it inspired the song The God That Failed, which is one of my personal favourite Metallica songs of all time. In 1981, James Hetfield formed Metallica with drummer Lars Ulrich, and that's all I'm going to say about the formation of Metallica because that is such an in-depth topic. It deserves a video entirely of its own. If that's something you guys would like to see from me, I'd definitely be up for it. But anyway, since forming Metallica, James has gone on to be one of the most successful and influential metal guitarists slash singers slash frontmen of all time. So today I'm going to be breaking down his singing style in 4 parts: range, tone, technique, and longevity.
Range. James has a range from a bass C2 in Some Kind of Monster to a soprano A6 in a live performance of Hit the Lights from 1982. This makes him the new king of vocal range on my channel, with a range of 4 octaves and 9 semitones. I don't think I really need to go into why that's an amazing range. However, I will say that the A6 is a shrill, distorted squeal, and James probably couldn't consistently sing with melody above a G5, based on my understanding of him as a singer. But that said, his C2 in Some Kind of Monster is very strong and powerful, and always pleasing to the ears when I listen to the track. Tone. James's tone is thrashy to the nth degree, providing the listener with a shouty, growly yell during most of Metallica's songs. Throughout the years, James's tone has remained predominantly the same, with occasional changes to fit the moods of certain songs, such as Fade to Black, Life It Seems Will Fade Away, Drifting Further Every Day, Nothing Else Matters, Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say. And 1. I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or true. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops me. All in all, James has a well-rounded tonal capacity, being able to switch from thrashy to ballady whenever the situation requires. Technique. When Metallica began, James seemed to use a very simple, primal technique, possibly inspired by the new wave of British heavy metal that was popular at the time. This is evidenced by songs such as Four Horsemen, where he can be heard yelling in tune in parts while singing the verses with power and distortion. As his career went on, James learned, improved, and changed his technique in healthier ways, utilising more operatic techniques, especially in his upper register. Despite his mother being an opera singer, James has been quoted as saying that as recently as 2018, he's still learning how to sing all the time, showing that he doesn't take his voice or his talent for granted. James is a very good example of not letting your ego stifle your technical abilities. Longevity. James has been singing with Metallica since they formed in 1981, which means he's now been singing metal for at least 41 years, which is a hell of a long time for any singer. Over the years, although his tonality has changed, James's voice still retains the same power and consistency that can be heard on all of Metallica's albums. James seems to have only improved with age, which can be attributed to his ever-growing and improving technique. As you can hear, James Hetfield is proof that, despite the reputation of thrash metal for its hard and aggressive singing style, it is possible to maintain the voice for a lifetime and even improve with age.
And there we have it, Mr. James Hetfield of Metallica. Thank you all for watching this video. Do the usual things of rating, commenting and subscribing if they take your fancy, and hit the notification bell icon if you want to see the next singer breakdown as soon as it comes out. That's all I've got to say for this one. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'm hoping that this regularity that we've been seeing on the channel is going to be more the status quo going forward. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.